All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're tackling one of the biggest questions in cybersecurity, CEH or OSCP. We're going to break down these two monster certifications to help you figure out which path is the right one for you.
And look, this is more than just deciding which shiny new certificate to hang on your wall. This is really about defining your career. It's about figuring out what kind of ethical hacker you're meant to be.
So, what even is ethical hacking? Well, you've heard the saying, to beat a hacker, you have to think like one, right? That's it in a nutshell. It's the professional and, super importantly, legal way to find security holes so that companies can patch them up before the bad guys find them.
Okay, let's start with our first path. I like to think of this one as the broad highway. This is the Certified Ethical Hacker, or CEH. It's probably the most well-known certification out there, famous for giving you a really wide, solid foundation.
And this quote from Raj, it just nails it. For so many people, the CEH is that perfect on-ramp. It's structured, it's comprehensive, and it often ticks those crucial HR and compliance boxes, especially if you're moving from a general IT job into security. So, who's this really for? Well, if you're new to cybersecurity or you're that IT pro looking to switch fields, the CEH is tailor-made for you. It's also great for students or anyone who wants to work in government or a big corporation. Basically, if you learn best with a clear structure and want to understand the what and the why behind hacking, this is your highway.
And how do you prove you know your stuff? The exam is a 4-hour marathon with 125 multiple-choice questions. It's not about hacking a system right there. It's about proving you understand the theory, the terms, and the tools of the trade.
Now, let's switch gears completely. Let's get off the highway and head for path number 2, the mountain trail. This is the Offensive Security Certified Professional, or OSCP. This is a whole different beast. It's a tough climb, but it proves you can actually walk the walk. And Aisha's experience here says it all. The word she uses is grueling. The OSCP is for people who want to prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that they don't just know the theory. They can get on a keyboard and actually compromise a network. It shows you have real practical skills.
You can't talk about the OSCP without mentioning its famous motto, try harder. And trust me, it's not just a catchy slogan. It's the entire philosophy. It's about grit, perseverance, and creative problem solving when you hit a wall.
This path is for the doers, the tinkerers, the people who love to get their hands dirty. If you're aiming to be a penetration tester or join a red team and you live for that aha moment after hours of work, the OSCP is absolutely calling your name.
The exam itself is legendary. It is a 24-hour, hands-on gauntlet. They drop you into a virtual lab and say, okay, go hack these machines. And when you're done, you still have to write a detailed professional report explaining exactly how you broke in. It's intense.
Okay, we've seen the broad highway and we've seen the mountain trail. You're now standing at the crossroads. So how in the world do you choose which way to go? Let's break it down. If you boil it all down, the core difference is this. The CEH proves you know about hacking. It focuses on the what and the why. The OCSP, on the other hand, proves you can do it. It's all about the how. It's knowledge versus skill, theory versus practice. And this table really lays it out. Look at the common jobs. SOC analyst and compliance roles often prefer or require CEH. Red team and pen tester roles, they highly value the OSCP. You can also see big differences in things like renewal. CEH needs it, OSCP doesn't. And of course, the cost. So it really comes down to just asking yourself 3 simple questions. 1, what's my career goal? 2, where am I right now with my experience? And 3, how do I actually learn best? Be honest with yourself, and the right path will become pretty clear. Okay, so let's say you've picked your path. Awesome. The journey doesn't stop there. Now you have to get the right gear and prepare for what's ahead. And believe me, preparation is absolutely everything. The good news is, you are not alone on this journey. For both certs, there are a ton of amazing resources. You've got the official courses, incredible hands-on practice labs like Hack the Box and Try Hack Me, books, online courses, and huge, helpful communities on places like Reddit and Discord. But with so many options, it can get, well, a little overwhelming, right? Juggling all of that and creating a study plan that actually works can be the biggest challenge of all. So let's look at a way to make all that preparation a bit more focused.
This is where tools like Flash Genius are starting to make a big difference. It's an AI-powered platform designed to cut through the noise. Instead of you trying to figure out what to study, it builds a personalized study path for you, so you can focus your energy where it'll have the most impact.
And what really sets it apart from other prep tools is that AI-guided path. It analyzes where you're strong and where you're weak and adapts. It's like having a personal tutor that's available 24/7, all in one place. And really, the whole point is to give you the structure and the confidence you need to walk into that exam and pass it on your very first attempt. If that sounds like something that could help you on your journey, it's definitely worth a look. You can see how it works for yourself by starting a free trial. So let's bring it all home. Remember, there's no such thing as a better certification here. There's only the certification that's better for you and your goals. If your destination is a government job or a compliance role, the CEH is your ticket. If you're aiming for a deeply technical, hands-on red team role, then the OSCP is your mountain to climb.
So, what's it going to be, the highway or the mountain? Your journey into the incredible world of ethical hacking begins today. The only real question left is, are you ready to try harder?